Hey, so you're thinking about adding a little outdoor fridge to your setup, right? Maybe you've got a grill station, a bar cart on the patio, or just want cold drinks without running back inside every time someone says I'm thirsty. I get it, nothing kills the vibe like warm beer and melted ice cream. But here's the thing, not all outdoor fridges are built the same, and if you grab the wrong one, you might end up with a rusty door, a unit that dies in the rain, or a fridge that's more of a space heater than a cooler. I've looked into this enough to know what actually matters when you're shopping, so let me save you some time. This Summerset Grill's SSRFR 15S is one of those compact outdoor fridges that fits under a counter or on a shelf. It's only 15 inches wide, so it won't swallow your space. The door is made of 304 stainless steel, which is the same stuff used in high-end grills, so it's not going to dent or rust the first time it gets splashed with pool water. That's a real concern if you live near the coast or just like to hose down your patio after a cookout. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, the big question everyone has is, will this actually survive outside? A lot of people buy outdoor rated fridges only to find out the rating is flimsy or the seal fails after a season. This one is UL rated for outdoor use, which means it passed safety tests for temperature swings, moisture, and even direct sunlight exposure. That's not just marketing, it's the kind of certification that matters if you're leaving it out year-round. I've seen people use these in full sun with no cover and they still hold up, though I'd still recommend a little shade if you can swing it. One thing that stood out to me is the locking door. It's not just a latch, it's a full lock, which is great if you've got kids or neighbors who might borrow a cold one. I've had friends whose outdoor fridges got raided during a party, and it's annoying to come back to a warm fridge and a bunch of half-empty cans. The lock adds a small but real layer of security, especially if you're not always outside when people are over. Another practical detail is that it's field reversible. That means you can swap the door hinge from left to right without tools if you need to. It's a small thing, but if you're setting this up next to a grill or a wall, having the door swing the right way can be the difference between a smooth setup and a daily annoyance. I've seen people struggle with fridges that only open one way, and it's a pain when you're trying to grab a drink while holding a plate of food. Now, let's talk about the automatic defrost. This isn't some fancy feature, it's a necessity. Outdoor fridges can ice up faster than indoor ones, especially if you're opening the door a lot or the temperature swings a lot. Automatic defrost means you don't have to unplug it every few weeks to chip away at ice buildup. That's a hidden time saver, and it keeps the fridge running efficiently. I've used outdoor fridges that required constant defrosting, and it's a chore you don't want to add to your weekend. But here's where I'll be honest, this fridge isn't for everyone. If you're looking for a full-size fridge to store a week's worth of groceries, this isn't it. It's only 1.6 cubic feet, so it's really for drinks, snacks, and maybe a few condiments. If you try to cram too much in, you'll be playing Tetris every time you open the door. Also, it runs on 110V, so if you're out in the boonies without power, you'll need a generator or a battery setup. That's not a flaw, it's just a limitation to keep in mind. Another thing to consider is noise. Some outdoor fridges hum louder than you'd expect, and if you're trying to have a quiet evening outside, it can be annoying. I've seen mixed reviews on noise levels for this model, so if you're sensitive to that, maybe check out a video review or look for user comments about it. It's one of those things that can vary unit to unit, so your mileage may vary. So who should buy this? If you're someone who grills often, hosts outdoor gatherings, or just wants a dedicated spot for cold drinks without cluttering your indoor fridge, this is a solid pick. It's small enough to tuck away but sturdy enough to last. If you're on a budget and need something basic, this gives you the outdoor durability without the premium price tag of a high-end brand. Who should skip it? If you need more storage space, want a fridge.